Hey guys, it's Napoleon Dynamite. Now, when you get ready to see this video, which should be on the 9th of September, assuming that's when I actually get things properly queued for this, it would normally have been on the countdown, what? 6 days? Yes, 6 days until Beyond the Myths premiere. Well, unfortunately, some things happened in the background that led to me having to redo the video in a few ways just to make sure that it could actually go up on YouTube. Basically, some things that were coming up in copyright, well, long story short, it was going to put a global block on the video. And I did not want to try to deal with the situation that could potentially lead to the termination of this channel, especially right when we're trying to get the premiere up and everything. So I had to do some tinkering, and then while also doing the tinkering, some things in real life have happened or are happening around the initial time that the video would have been going live. So here's what's going on now. After 3 tries to get a video version that will go up on YouTube with little to no issues, we're finally going to have it come up, but we're delaying the release until the 27th of October. Now, why are we going so far out? A few reasons. One, I didn't know how long the copyright battle would go on, so I had to try and figure things out with regards to test versions and any claims that would need to be dealt with that could allow the video to still go global. So far, I am dealing with claims that would prevent the video from going live in Russia and Belarus. And hopefully that will be resolved in time. Otherwise, sorry to my Slavic viewers, you're not going to get to watch the Hololive English documentary I've been working on for over a year. um, there's that. Also, the MC of the after party event is getting some stuff done on his apartment. I don't remember the exact details. I want to say it was something about lead paint, or I don't think it was asbestos, but it was something that required some stuff being done. Whether it was his apartment, his floor, the building in general. I believe it was the building in general, but it does affect his apartment as well. So we're delaying the after party until after everything is done. And then there's also the fact that yours truly, because he's been working for over a year on this thing, I'm tired. As much as I want to, say, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a break and then be ready for the the premiere on the 15th and then the after party on the 16th of September. Um, it's not gonna work out that way for me. I do have some relaxation coming in on the 10th. I definitely needed this one. It's getting a massage because I have knots upon knots within certain spots of my back, right around my shoulder blade. So I need to get that taken care of. And then vacation. I will be taking an IRL vacation. It's looking very likely I will be going in October, close to late October, to Southern California, and it will be to see friends that I haven't seen in a long time. Well, by a long time, I mean since last year at this time. So it'll be a trip to see them. It'll be a trip to Formula Drift Finals in Southern California, specifically in Long Beach. So I will be taking some time to enjoy that. And with that, of course, that means there'll be time away from the PC, away from YouTube and everything. About probably the only thing I'm going to do is if I do access YouTube at all, besides, watching stuff on my phone to try and, lull me to sleep or whatever, because I'm one of those people, I'm probably going to go into my YouTube studio on or via my laptop and get ready to set the welcome room or the waiting room for the documentary to go live. The test version that I did run is currently sitting as an unlisted video. So far, it's only me that can see it. But the plan is going to be probably close to the last week before the premiere is when I will get the waiting room set up, and the video is going to go through a live premiere at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. So that's going to be noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. I don't know what it's going to be for some of my viewers that are across the pond. That includes my after party co-host Genevieve Yoso. I don't know what that time frame is going to be over there, but yeah. Then on the 28th of October is when we're going to have the after party. So things are still going to get set up for that. I don't know if I'll be doing any streaming in between. I know I will continue to do my spots on Snowman in the morning on Tuesdays and Wednesdays up until that trip, because those guys love me. All because I did a stupid bit where I made a Riku Tazumi-esque apology over one clip from the documentary that made its way onto the show. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you'll see it when the documentary goes live. So that's the update there. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. The version that I would have uploaded is set as a scheduled upload over on my Rumble page. I will have, well, actually, let's put it this way. I've got like 2 channels over on Rumble. One is for gaming, which I have not tapped into in a long time. I may move some of my gaming VODs that I have here on YouTube over there. Just a thought. And then I have the Please Rewind Napoleon channel over there. And that's the one that's going to host Beyond the Myth, just like here. This channel was originally meant to be a host only for Please Rewind Napoleon content. But since it has also been set up as my streaming home, it's kind of taken on a life of its own in a weird way. I'm probably going to change things up here in the future, but I don't quite know yet. But yeah, what I'm going to call the definitive edition of Beyond the Myth 5 Years of Hololive English is going to be available on Rumble at the exact same time that the live premiere of the YouTube version will be going live. So if you want to check things out there, I will have a link to my Please Rewind Napoleon Rumble channel in the description of this video. So you can bookmark that to watch for when the video goes live. If for some reason, and it's understandable, you choose not to go to Rumble for the definitive edition, first of all, I understand. Rumble has... it's still working on trying to be a full entertainment platform, but yeah, I understand reasons. I'm not going to go full into statement on that one, or full into detail, I should be saying, but Rumble's an option. But this is mostly going to apply to invited guests for the after party. and those that are attending the watch along party over on Genevieve Yoso's Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Genevieve_Yoso, by the way. And please remember to uh, let this girl know, as my phone goes off, let this girl know that she is in fact a cutie. She is cute. Cute queen. All hail the cute queen. Anyway, invited guests of the after party, they're going to be receiving a chance to view the definitive edition via a Google Drive link I'll be sending them if they don't want to go to Rumble. But yeah, YouTube specific version will be releasing on the 17th, or not the 17th, excuse me, the 27th of October. Rumble will get the definitive edition at the exact same time, exact same day. On the 28th of October, I don't have a time set yet, because we have to work within, Genevieve's schedule, which is, she lives across the pond. So we have to work around her schedule to make sure that the after party goes up. But it is for sure going to be on the 28th of October. So yeah, be on the lookout. I do apologize for the delay or not really the delay, the pushback to that date. It has nothing to do with issues of recording or the editing. The whole process was smooth. The problem came from YouTube and its busted copyright system. And it's part busted copyright system, part trying to work with two different countries and having issues with fair use working in my favor when you consider that the other country does not have fair use. I would have thought that, but everybody works differently. Every company is different when it comes down to handling fair use. But yeah, everything's still going to go as planned-ish, just with a different date. Just with it moving from mid-September, which would have perfectly coincided with the 5-year anniversary for Hololive English, to late October, which would be closer to Halloween, but who cares? The role of the video will still be played. Just it'll be celebrated at a later date. So hope to see you all then. Again, I apologize for everything in terms of pushing it back. It was out of my control. I had to play the cards that were dealt to me, and yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for spending these few minutes listening to me ramble while my phone goes off. And I'll see you guys again in October for Beyond the Myth, 5 years of Hololive English, at least on this channel. I should be live at the time this goes up on Snowman in the morning. If not then, well, or if not that at the time you're seeing this, well, then you know what? I'll see you whenever I can get back into this channel, all right? Take care, everybody. Thank you very much for all of your support, and have a good night.